They were making these. And so super easy, like ridiculously so. Pizza spirals, so good. Perfect for lunch, brunch, a party, an appetizer, even meal prep. You can make these ahead, freeze them, then, pull out what you want, pop them in the oven for a few minutes, and you got a nice lunch or dinner or snack. So good, so easy. For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the community tab. All right, let's get started. So good. So the first thing we're going to do is prep the chicken for the chicken Florentine. So in my saute pan, I have about 1 pound of thinly sliced chicken. You see, I cut it into nice little small pieces with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now we're going to saute this till the chicken has some nice brownness to it, but not till it's completely done. Just like that. Only took about 4 minutes. You'll see there's still a little bit of pink in there. Alright, so now to this we're going to add our seasonings. We're going to do salt, pepper, and garlic to taste, as well as 1 12-ounce bag of frozen chopped spinach. You could definitely use fresh spinach if you want, but 12 ounces is a tremendous amount of spinach, so you're better off using the frozen for this. Alright, so now we're going to saute this for about another 6 to 8 minutes, just till everything is nicely cooked and the spinach is thawed. Give it a taste once it's done to see if you need to adjust its seasoning as well. About 8 minutes later, it's all done. Looks so good. Like I said, give it a try. See if it needs a little bit more salt, garlic, pepper, whatever. You can even spice it up with some red pepper in there if you'd like. But like this is just perfect. So now we're going to allow this to cool for at least an hour before we use it for our spirals. Yum. So while we're waiting for our chicken Florentine to cool, we're going to prep our pepperoni spiral. So here I have a 16-ounce bowl of pizza dough. You can absolutely make your own if you'd like, but I bought this a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is we are going to roll this out on a lightly floured surface to a 14 by 11 rectangle. Just like that. So now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drizzle a little olive oil on top of here, just about a tablespoon. And we're going to spread it out. Use a brush or use my hands. Just like that. Now we're going to add about half a cup of crushed tomatoes. You can use pizza sauce if you want. Or you can do no sauce if you want, but pepperoni pizza, you need the sauce. But I like to use crushed tomatoes because I like to season it myself. I don't like pre-made pizza sauces because they can be too sweet or too spicy. So we're going to top this with some half a cup of crushed tomatoes. Just like that, we left a tiny 1/2-inch border all around. Now I'm going to add my seasonings. Just like that. Next up, we're going to add 1 cup of shredded mozzarella. Spread that nice and evenly across. Just like that. And I forgot to mention what seasonings I added on. I just did some Italian seasoning and some garlic. All right, now we are going to do some layers of pepperoni. We're going to do a few rows. I could open up this package. There we go. We are just going to line up our pepperoni like this. And we're probably going to do 4 rows across. So we're going to keep adding the pepperoni. Just like that. Now comes the fun part. We're going to roll this up as tightly as possible. Start with like a little tight roll there. And then we're going to bring it up. So what do you think? Do you like this so far? Nice and easy? Fun? It'd be a great thing to do with children too. So we're just going to keep rolling until we get right to the end. Things start moving. It's okay. Go, almost there. All right, so now we're just going to pull up the last of it and just kind of tuck it over so it sticks to itself. Stretch it out about another 2, maybe another inch or 2. there we have our pizza tube. All right, so now we're going to cut these into about 1.5-inch slices. The ends one you're probably going to do a little bit bigger. These are going to be the spirals. We got one. See? There's your spiral. All right, so we're going to continue to cut this. Just like that, we put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and now it's ready for the oven. You should have got about 16, right? Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got 15. All right, one less. So it's ready for the oven. So into a preheated 400-degree oven, it's going to go about 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to see they're going to flatten out a little bit, become beautifully golden brown. They're almost going to look like Danish, but they're going to be pizza. They're going to be so good. All right, so into the oven they're going to go. Yum. So now we're going to make the chicken Florentine spirals. So you'll see I rolled out the dough again to an 11 by 14, added my olive oil and spread it out. Now for the sauce for this one, we're going to add half a cup of Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce just works so well with the spinach and the chicken. And we're going to spread this all out beautifully. You can make your own Alfredo sauce if you'd like. I'm using a jarred. There's some good ones out there, but homemade is always best. When you're making it like this, it's all right. You could cheat. All right, so we're going to keep adding the Alfredo sauce. Just like that. As far as seasoning, you don't really need to season it, but you can if you want to. I add a little bit of garlic. You can put whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. That's going to make it taste delicious for you. For me, I just need the garlic. All right, so now we're going to add our now cooled chicken and spinach mixture. I'm going to try to do a nice thin-ish layer across the entire top. Again, you want to leave just about a 1/2 inch of a border for this one. But I tasted this chicken. It's amazing. Just throw the Alfredo sauce in there and then toss it with some pasta. You're good to go. But we're going to make fun pizzas with this instead. Going to mix it up a little bit sometimes, right? All right, so we're going to continue to do this. Just like that. Now to this we're going to top with the 1 cup of shredded mozzarella. Right across the top, nice and even as possible. Again, you can add more if you want. Even do sliced. Sliced might be a little bit easier. But we're going to keep spreading out the cheese. Just like that. And now we're going to roll this one up the same way as we did the other one. This one, for obvious reasons, is going to be a little bit thicker. And that's okay. Just like that. And now we're going to slice this up the same way. I stretched this one out a little bit more. It's probably about 18 inches. Let's see. In our measuring tape. Nope, to about 20 inches. So you should definitely get at least like 16 slices out of this one. All right, so we're going to slice it up. Just like that. I got my 16 this time. All right, so now we're going to pop these in the oven. Same thing, 15 to 20 minutes when I get the other ones out. So these are going to be on standby. Oh, but these are going to be so good. I can't wait. I can't wait for either of them. Yum. Which one's your favorite so far? Let me know in the comments. So exactly 16 minutes later, I pulled these out. Look at them. Look at them. They look so good. Oh my gosh, they look amazing. All right, don't they look like Danish? Really delicious pizza Danishes. That's what she called them. All right, we're going to allow these to cool for a little bit before we plate them up and give them a try. Oh, but they look amazing. I can't wait for the other ones. Fun. So I just pulled these out of the oven. These took a smidge longer. These took about 18, 19 minutes. But, oh, they look amazing too, and they smell so good. So good. Oh, I can't wait. But they're going to be way too hot to try right now. So we're going to allow these to cool. And then we're going to chow down. Oh, I can't wait. Time to give them a try. Pepperoni one. Oh! It's like eating a rolled up slice of pizza. So good. Crispy, chewy, cheesy. Try this one now. So good. Oh! Spectacular. It's so easy these are to make. Ridiculously so. If you guys recipe, let us know. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
Darn it, I forgot to do a cocktail. Ugh! But it's not too late. Ah. Alright, so for today's... Oh, look, it decided to come back. Got hungry, didn't you? Alright, for today's Italian apple martini. Yeah. We are going to start with 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of amaretto, 1.5 ounces of apple schnapps, and we're going to do a splash of strawberry daiquiri mix just for color. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of lime juice. There we go. And then we're going to do a splash of simple syrup. Alright, so we're going to give this a good shaky, and we pour. You get enough spirals there, Ryan? Look at that. Perfect! Perfect. Alright, let's give this a try. Salud! That is quite good. Appley, almondy. It's tart, it's sweet, and no vodka burn. Love that. So refreshing. Alright, so if you try this drink recipe, let us know. And please, keep your comments coming and your suggestions. Since I'm home and not working because of my injured knee, I'm really running out of ideas. So please, help me out here. Send me your suggestions. Alright, we'll see you again soon.